Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're seeing me or hearing my voice. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here with day 142 of the Daily Scare Share. Do one thing a day that scares you. From the book, Do One Thing a Day That Scares You, I am doing one thing every day to stretch my comfort zone, to get me out of the rut that I've been living in and just move me toward what it is that I really want in my life. And so, after being challenged by my beautiful daughter to do one thing a day that scares me, get me out of the rut I've been living in so that I could do and have more of what it is that I'm here for, I decided that I was really afraid to do Facebook Lives. So the way I would hold myself accountable, in addition to writing in the book, you can see I've written a lot in this book, is to do a daily live on the one thing that scares me. So I share that with you in the hopes that you will do it too, that you'll wake up and say, I can do that. I can do one little thing that stretches my comfort zone. So today is a sayings day. One of these sayings days. I know it's backwards, but I like to hold it up so you know I'm not making it up. Day 142. And it says, handy pajama brown magnifying glass, education is the only interest worthy the deep, controlling anxiety of the thoughtful man, by Wendell Phillips. Okay. And then it says, today I learned. Now, I have no idea what this means. Education is the only interest worthy the deep, controlling anxiety of the thoughtful man. So what does that mean? Does that mean that the thoughtful man, his only interest is, education is the only interest that is worthy of him thinking about it or pondering it? Geez, I hope not, unless it's the education meaning lifelong learning. Yes, lifelong learning should be the controlling interest of all of us because there's always something new to learn. There's always something new to experience. But education as defined by America or anyone else or academia, I would contend, holy crap, that better not be all that you're thinking about because it's a mess. And unless you're thinking about how you can make it better and help people to really understand learning and growth and personal development and why it's important to be a lifelong learner, or if you're just dwelling on the details of our current education system or even our higher education system, that would be scary because that is the continuous improvement of that is worthy of the deep, controlling anxiety of the thoughtful man. But otherwise, if all you're doing is trying to create and maintain the system that currently exists, that's really scary because it is definitely broken. And people might argue with me about that. I'm sure I'll get some hate speech and comments from people that are professors and highly educated, more highly educated than I am, although I do have 3 degrees. I like the learning. I am an advocate of lifelong learning, not necessarily an advocate of higher education because we all learn differently, and it's important that you learn and absorb material and continue to grow in the way that works best for you. So I'm going to have to ponder about this one today. I put down, today I learned how to create a bot flow and a group indoctrination series because those are 2 things I'm going to do today. For my new group and my new Facebook page, the group will have the indoctrination series because that's a private group. The page is for everybody. But I want to also create a bot for that because I want people to be able to get immediate interaction with me and then get the information they need. And if it's something that they need to speak specifically with me, then the bot will get them there faster than me necessarily going through all of the communication and messages, which I do anyway, but sometimes it's not my number 1 priority for the day, so it might not be the first thing I get to. And some people need faster response than that. And so the bot will trigger it for me to get them faster response. And it will get them their questions answered faster as well. At least that's how I intend to use it. So what can you do today to stretch your comfort zone? I would say let's look at it from the standpoint of being a lifelong learner. What's something that you can do today? What's something you're curious about? What's something you want to learn a little more about? And what's one step you could take toward achieving that? Go out, do it, make it an awesome day, and I will see you tomorrow with day 143 of the Daily Scare Share. Bye. Don't be scared.